Hey, Gloria. Welcome to Coffee Chat, where the coffee is piping hot, but the topics are even hotter. Nothing is off limits, and every word is heard. From your thoughts and opinions to the absolute absurd. This is where we come together to get things off our chest, but we won't put up with any disrespect. So come as you are and say what you will. Ooh, my stomach. I welcome you all. Let's just keep it a buck plus 50. Okay. Whew. Hey, hey, hey. All right. So y'all Papa been play too much. We ain't even gonna get in all of his shenanigans. All right. We ain't gonna do all that. Honey. We gonna do what we gonna do, but we ain't gonna do all that. Okay. We ain't gonna do all that. Hey Latiana, how are you? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. So I'm streaming from all three this morning. Okay. And we're gonna see. If you're looking from Instagram, tell me, can you hear me? And he got a problem. Hey, Yvette, he got a problem, sister. Tell me, can you hear me if you're watching from Instagram? Okay. Hey, Edith. Hey, Latanya. Hey, Asigo. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Stacy. So that stop dimming your light really got. I mean the purpose, the produce, and we ain't producing that. I ain't talking about. Hey Hazel, how are you? I ain't talking about the produce, vegetables, and stuff like that at the grocery store. I'm not talking about none of that. It's just time to produce after everything you have went through, been through, seen, done. I don't care what it is. It's time to produce, and then producing comes focus. Thank you, Latiana. I'm going to be changing it soon, but thank you, dear. Appreciate it. All right. A lot of times we we tend to forget, or I think a lot of times we get in our own way. You know what I mean? How are you, sister? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? So a lot of times, y'all, this shirt is just so crooked. I don't like the way it look on my neck. Okay. Anyway, a lot of times we all right, Capri, you can hear me over there? Hey Carol. Hey Latanya. What's how you know I got some good news? Latanya, how you know I got some good news? Okay, good, Capri. How you know I got some good news? Y'all are just something. How you know this, sister? Hey, Carol. What's poppin', Mary? Hey, Carol. Hey, Michelle. How you know that? Anyway, I actually, first of all, y'all, you see my nails, right? Because I'm here early? No, I'm not. You see it all over my face? It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. I ain't even had no coffee either, sister. Just smile, a smile, a smile, a smile for me. It's better than any word I have heard. You don't have to say how much you love me, girl, because you show me every day. Baby, my light is shining. I ain't dimming it for nobody. You kiss me, you love me, you're something, something in every way. I've been good. Let me see what you got going on, sister. Started taking care of my dad. Oh my gosh. I love you too. I love you too. I'll keep you in my prayers. When my grandmother began to go through that stage, it was something for my grandmother's children. So I would definitely keep you in my prayers, sister. No love lost here. I ain't got to see you to know you love me. I know you love me because you're here. When you could be here, you're here. You know what I'm saying? I love to wait. Okay, now let me tell you, since you, hey Brown Eyes, how you doing? I'm absolutely, sister, absolutely. I haven't been through it with my mom, but I witnessed my aunties and uncles go through it with my grandmother, and I know there are some mothers here that are dealing with the same thing, you know. So I salute you for being that person. You didn't just dump your dad in a nursing home or nothing like that. So I will definitely be praying for your strength, your patience, and the love is already there because you're doing it. Ooh, that dog is over there snoring. You hear me? Hey, Diane. Hey, Chitter. Hey, Pam. You all know who I haven't saw and I reached out to, but I haven't heard. I am well, Brown Eyes, but I haven't heard from. I didn't get a response back. Is Mama Anna? Has anybody talked to Mama Anna? Anna Cross? And is she okay? That's all I'm wondering. All right. Because I sent the message and I didn't get a response. So I do have something great. Latanya, I will be starting my, where you at, sister? I will be starting my tour. Nevaeh's winter is wintering. I have new products coming. Um, I'm starting my Bougie on a Budget tour. There's a flyer pinned at the top of every Teens Diary, and I will be starting it next week. So I'm excited about that. I will be doing some, hey, Antoinette. Hey, Patrina. So, Latoya, to be honest with you, you're absolutely right. I will be at the end of the month. I will be adding the oil, the hair oil to Nevaeh's Winner. Nevaeh's Winner is a company, brand that's gonna come through with so many Jay Bizzle, what's happening, brother? What's happening? How you doing? Top of the morning to you, brother. Yes, you are completely correct, sister. So what I will be doing is when I launch this, as I create, just chilling, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Good morning, bro. Good morning, Angie. You haven't seen her on social media in a while either. She's one of the mothers asked me about her, and I reached out to her, and I didn't get a response. So I'm praying that everything is okay. Just chilling. I know that's right. So what I will be doing, sister, is some of you all will receive samples from me just for you to try, and I'm excited. This is Robin's creation. That my sister don't have time to be consistent, but I do. So I'm over here putting it together. So I'm excited about that. We're still working on a name for it, but I'm excited about it. Absolutely excited about it. There's actually a 30% sale on Nevaeh's Winner. Hey, Pauline, what happened? There's actually a did I say hey Chitta, hey Tracy, hey Linda, a sale on Nevaeh's Winner, 30% off. Use the code GOLDEN to save at checkout. I have that posted everywhere as well. But you have to get to a point. You got to stop dimming your light, and you have to. It's time for you to produce. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to step out on just because you don't physically see something in front of you. You got to go get it. And don't let nobody get in your way from going to get it. Don't let nobody get in that space. Oh, yeah, you already know, sister. You already know. You already know. You ain't even have to put your hand down. Pauline, you fell out with Papa Bear shenanigans. Put your hand down. You already know, sister. So what I believe some people actually fear, you allow fear to stop you, push forward, push through, grind through, hustle hard, and keep going. How many people can say they actually have been in a space where there's been, you say, oops, where you are kind of fearful of moving forward? You better put that oops right there. That was a big oops, ma'am, Miss Ma'am. And then think about, would you rather stay in a space of fear, okay, or push forward? Think about it. And if you are fearful, then you should think about everything that you've already overcome, everything that you've already established, everything. Think about it. All right. Really, Celeste, you'll be in my prayers, sister, for you and your son. So don't let fear stop you. Double oops, but that oops turn it into let's go. You better come on now. Come on now. You got to put your mind in go mode. Hey Nia, how are you, sister? Put your mind in go mode. Now with your mind in go mode, Capri, you got if you're a person that is easily swayed or easily distracted, then you have to really, really not only be hungry for it, you got to be hungry for it. And if you got that hunger for it, then you also got to, certain things that we pray for within us. Keep me focused, keep me rooted, keep me grounded. I don't want to be distracted. I don't want to let unnecessary things get into necessary spaces. If you keep adding people to your circle eventually will become a square. And I'm just telling you. Come on, John. Why you won't come over here with this, John? John, we got to put you up out of here. John, you got to go. Sorry. Sorry, John. Bye-bye. Y'all say bye to John. He doing too much. He doing too much. He about to start talking to everybody. Say bye to John, whoever that it may be. We saying bye-bye. All right? We saying all the way bye-bye. We don't need none of that over here. Because people are going to try to stop you. Yeah, say bye to John, Diane. He gone. He gone. We wish him well in all his endeavors, him and his red hat. But he up out of here. Bye-bye, John. So anyway, you have the hunger, you have the drive, you have to really, really want it, and you have to be able to understand it's always going to be something. If it's always something and you're not trying to do something, think about how much John tripping, Latoya. My stomach hurt. I ain't had my coffee this morning either. My stomach is tripping, just like John boy, John, whoever. Get up out of here, baby. We ain't on that type of time. We over here trying to build things. We builders. Whether you build the barrier or you build the bridge for people to get over it, whatever it is you build, that we build over here. I'm telling you, bro. But John gotta go. Bye, John. For real. So is there something, like, let's talk about how many of you have tried to start something and you just were not able to stay focused? And did you give up? Did you quit? Did another person's actions stop you from continuing? Let's talk about it, because if you can talk about something, then you can come to a solution to fix the problem. In order to fix the problem, we got to recognize it's a problem first and then fix it. If you don't see it as a problem, then you ain't gonna want to work on nothing. Then why dim your light? It's enough about letting other people shine in your spotlight. Don't dim your light for nobody else. You got to be eager for what it is that's in you to bring it out of you. Think about that. Hey, Vakisha. Vakisha, do I have your email? Vakisha, I don't have your information on the Bears winner, and I need it. So if you could just inbox me the name to mail, the address, city, and state, and zip. Inbox to Nevaeh's winner if you can, or anywhere. It doesn't matter. Okay, so it don't matter at all. So think about it. The more people that you add to your circle begins to turns into a square. And you don't want to give. All right. Thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you, Capri. Hey, Anita, how are you? So honestly, if there's something that you're trying to do, what's stopping you from doing it? And if you could do that for me today, sister, because I'm mailing out packages tomorrow, I would really appreciate it. What is it that you've tried to do? Is there anyone here that feels like they failed at something? And you're stuck in that place because you're afraid of failing. Or you just don't want to be too honest with yourself right now and today. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Sheila. Good morning, Teresa. Teresa Mitchell, how you doing, sister? Yep, choosing men. And then behind that, what happened behind that, Pauline? Sister Chef, what's popping? What's popping? These dogs are snoring. Sorry, y'all. You got to think about it for me. Fixing up your house. All right now. Hey, friend, how are you? Staying to myself and letting God choose for me. Absolutely. You know what? I think a lot of us have done that. Just went on our own way and messed up. So that's one area. Relationships. Going on your own way. You can mess up. What is another way that we mess up? Yes, I get you. I got you, sister. Yes, let them choose for you. And when we let them do it, don't it just seem so much better? When we let them do it, do you kick yourself in the butt? Like, I wasted all this time. See how we keep, Angel, stop snoring like that. Okay, people gonna think you go to a doggy job every day. You can't be snoring like that. What the world? Let me see your sister. Moving out, I'm decorating the entire house with everything. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And baby, I walk around it. Thank God for it. Come through, sister. Yes. Trying not to, because it will. And don't beat yourself up about it. What I think, Gary said, yes, Lord. What I think is once we recognize it, and then we're gonna take the lesson, right? We don't want to call it a L. We want to call it a lesson. And one of the biggest lessons that I think we as human beings have to understand is sometimes we have to get out of our own way. But if you don't feel like you're in your way, then there's no need to move out of the way. You know what I'm saying? I really, really feel like that. I felt that taking better care of my health, but it's not too late. Okay? So you may have failed yesterday and before, Teresa. You didn't do well. Hey, Annette, you better know it. Claiming it now and soon. Yesterday and beyond, before, all the time from yesterday in the past, you didn't do well. So now it's like, okay, all right, I realize I ain't been doing a good job of taking care of myself. But Lord, you done blessed me with a whole nother day. So now I'm going to come in the right mindset of putting my health first. That's self-care, that's self-love. I'm going to put my health first. You allow me to still be here by your grace and by your mercy. So now what am I going to do to make sure that I continue to produce better ways to take care of myself? I know that's right. Hey, sister. Hey, Sandy, how you doing? So after you accept the lesson, all right, Vakisha, thank you. Yes, self-love is very important. It's very, very important. I'm not putting it in a sense of I'm done with loving everybody. It's time to love me. No, we continue. The heart is supposed to be full of love. That ain't supposed to change. Okay. But what I'm saying is that at some point, okay, I'm not gonna continue to beat myself up, because if you're beating yourself up, then you're leaving no room to allow yourself the grace to say, yo, I messed up, right? But now that I messed up, what's my come up after the setback? What's my comeback after the setback? What's my level up because I messed up? And then it will be given to you. It'll be given to you. And then once it's given to you and the acceptance is there, trust and believe. Them darts, they come in. They come in. So you gotta be able to move. This is why your circle can't be a square. Too many people would turn into a square. Now you know what? In a circle, there's a covering. Just think about you in the middle of a circle. So there's a covering. Each one teach one. Each one pick one up. Very small. It's got to be tight. It's got to be tight knit. There's no honor amongst thieves. It's got to be like this. You don't want to have no room for gaps. None of that. Because them darts, them arrows, they coming. So just in a space, okay, I've accepted it. All right. I didn't do too well, but now I'm choosing to produce better. I've been producing lack. Now I choose to produce better. Each day he gives us another chance to get it right. Absolutely. Hey, Carolyn, how are you? Let me see. God brings us to things by sending us through things. You know what? We played some this morning, Fran. Sometimes God has to close the door on you for yourself because we don't listen. And then we just hear PMJ just say, and sometimes he'll let you sit in it. Hey, there go Mama Lois. I call Sister Lois Mama Lois. Mama Lois, how you doing? Let me see. I'm cutting off the rest of the folks who think you better let them know who the diamond is. You better let them know who the diamond is. Come on, Latanya. You speaking some truth up in here. Sister. Hello, Kimberly. How are you? After a hospital stint and a total knee replacement, how y'all doing? Mama, how are you? How you doing? You've been on my mind so much, I call Lois Johnson. I call her Mama. And I know Mama is Mama Lois Butler. But how you doing, Mama? How are you? So I'm really learn how to give yourself grace. Him closing that door is showing you that him closing that door is showing you that he is waking you up what's around. He is waking you up what's around. I hope I'm reading that right, Capri. But here's my thing. We just listened to PMJ and he was talking about that. Like, how are we? Hey, Mika Linus, how are you? You gotta. Sometimes he will leave you there. He will leave you in it. I'm gonna play it for you. Okay, let me play it for you. Hold on. Sometimes he won't take you out of it. He will just step in it with you. He just steps in it with you. Am I preaching to anybody? Yes. God will give you a way of escape. He will give you a way. There will be some seasons. But some seasons you have to endure. Noah didn't escape the storm. Daniel didn't escape the lion's den. Ruth endured. Jesus endured. So why do we think? But to the one that endured. It ain't got nothing to do. The Bible don't say nothing to do with strength, love, none of that. It says it's given to the one, not the one that finished first, not the one that finished last, not the one that finished in the middle, the one that endures. That's what it says. Him closing that door, showing you that he is waking you up. What's around? Oh, I'm reading that again. Okay. Hey, Mama Annie. Hey, Sharice. Hey, Linda. How are you? So some things we supposed to be in because we supposed to go through it. It's about the endurance. So that's something that we can ask for. right? Lord, okay. All right, it's enough. I ain't dimming my light for nobody no more. My light finna shine bright like a diamond. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rihanna told us. Yes, she did. So you should have known before Rihanna said it, but she put the song out there. You're in the shower, you're singing, shine bright like a diamond. I don't sound like her, but I'm just saying, you're singing, you're singing. If you sing it, apply it. Now, in the producing, give me the strength to endure the change, because they're in change. Things get a little bit wacky at first. When you change the tires on your car, don't you feel a difference? When it's time, don't you get like this right here? Don't your tire? How many of y'all had this go on where your tire give you the weeble wobble, if you know what I'm talking about? Or you got a titty in your tire. That's what they call it. So it got you going like this. This is how you feel when you say, okay, I'm coming out of this shade. I'm coming out of this darkness. I ain't finna keep dimming my light. This high bill I'm paying, all these lights finna be on around me, and then they just come on like in front of the whole world, right? So you're feeling like this, and you're tired, right? But once you get them tires changed, they got to lift your car up. They got to inspect your car. You gonna take your car for your tire, like, yo, it's a ball in my tire. I'm over here, weeble wobble all over here. It's about to mess up my alignment, right? Okay, so now they put your car up there. They say, okay, not only do you need a tire, not only do you need this, you need this, you need that, you need this, you need that. But now you're like, okay, and I can't do everything right now, but I'm finna do what's most important. And what's most important right now is the shaking, the titty in my tire. So now they're gonna change your tires, and they change your tires. They may tell you, okay, we're gonna swap the front and put the front and the back and this, that, and the other. Then they give you a piece of paper. All right, now you're gonna need to do this, this, or whatever the case may be. Then that's that change. You understand what I'm saying? So with that change, it's not like the whole car is put together. It's still things that you need to do. You may change your tires, and as a result of changing your tires, you may need a wheel alignment. And you know why? Because you stayed in that wobble too long. That wobble has affected other parts of your vehicle. It's the same way with if you just make a decision to step out of one thing, especially if it's something that's really, really, really just been a hindrance, and you're realizing, yo, this is really hindering my life. No, I can't keep on moving like this. I can't keep on walking like this. No. I've been in slow motion for too long, and I know the Lord done told me it's time to go. It's time to pick up your bed and get up out of here. And we still just slow motion. It's levels in everything. You hear me? So if you think about it like that, don't beat yourself up because change is not coming as fast as you think, but enjoy the process. Learn through the steps. If we say, order my steps in your word, Lord, lead me, guide me every day. Send your anointing, Father, I pray. Order my steps in your word. In the process of ordering them, pay attention. Just pay attention and continue to press forward. Continue to press, continue to push, continue to produce, continue, and understand that the best thing that you can do for you is absolutely trust the process, but don't stop. I encourage anybody that's in a dark space, or anybody that has been moving off of off of the assumption or whatever, or somebody else. I encourage you to pick up your bed and say, I'm up out of here. My light about to shine. I'm about to need some sunglasses for my own light when I look at myself in the mirror. You know why? Because it's time for me to produce. And I know that I got it. I know that I got it. Whatever is in you for you to bring out of you. So don't be afraid of change. Understanding that in the process of change for better, it's always going to be something. Yes, honey. Yes, mandatory. I'm just saying. It's always going to be something. But don't quit. Don't give up. Stay in it. Stay unmovable. Plant your feet in good ground. If you plant your feet in good ground, why you want to pick them up out of that? I don't want to do none of that. If I'm planted in good ground, it don't mean that the bugs ain't going to try. What you call them bugs that come and try to eat up your plants? When you plant your plants in good soil, don't you still have to check on them during certain times of the year? Don't you still have to move them around during certain times of the year? Don't them bugs come out, them little white bugs that get on your plants? It is something that you still have to do. You just don't plant them in good ground. You still got to protect what you plant. You know what I'm saying? If it's in you, it's for you. Come on now. And it's for you to share, because you'll be a blessing to somebody else. And that's just a fact. So don't be afraid. Don't give in to fear. Don't give in to ignorance. Don't be naive from what you just took yourself from. Don't go back to it. It's a reason why you left it. So why you want to go back to it? If it was worth something of value, if it was doing something productive in your life, if you were seeing change, if things were getting better, and it was just a steady flow and everything was going well despite lifing, okay, then you would have never left it. So you step away from it knowing and have that boldness like, yo, I got it. Yeah, I don't care what it looked like, but I know I got it. You know why I know I got it? Because I'm going to keep on going till I get it. Yes, a big one. Understanding that. And the process of change, it's a process for that. But trusting it. Trusting it. Trust you. If you have no trust and faith in you, it's not, nothing's going to work. It's not going to work in no kind of way. You'll start, you won't finish. You'll start, you'll step away, you'll go back. You'll have to do things. What is it that you're very passionate about? What is your God-given gift that's in you? Because what there's an unction. With the unction, there's a function. Shout out to Pastor Mason. So with that, and knowing that and having that, you gotta understand that you need to expect more as well. David Fashion Nova won't stop sending me messages. Like, seriously, expect more. Just talk about it. Keep talking about it. Baby, I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. And it's not just saying it, because you're actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm creating this. I'm creating that. It's something within you. God has given you. He's given each and every one of us the tools we need to have a sustainable to live. All right? Because I don't want to call it success, because everybody is not driven for success. But God has given us the tools to make something of our lives, right? And live it to its full potential. And in the process of living it to its full potential, showing him through your actions, through who you are, giving him the glory, and then you're blessing somebody else. He is pleased with that. Don't have the thought process of, oh, I'll never get it right. Have the thought process of, I'm going to keep going till I get it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing until I get it right. Then it ain't no stopping you. Grit and grind. That's what we got to do. God won't steer you wrong. You must listen to his guidance. Absolutely. And when you stray, let's go back to that circle. Don't make it no square. You add too many, it's going to be a square. It's going to be somebody to say, hey, you teetering a little bit. Let's get back in. You know, when you're driving and you go, boom, when you lose focus or you get tunnel vision in driving, or you've been driving too long, or you about to fall asleep, and then you hit them little, then you jump up. Think about it like that. It's going to be some bumps. It's going to be some curves. It's going to be some of them slow down, caution ahead, pay attention. But you're just not going to stop. You understand what I'm saying? You're just not going to, just don't stop. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't allow anyone else to stop you. Push forward. Push forward, pray without ceasing, and keep going. Every day you wake up, give yourself a high five, like how I'm going to conquer my day. Command your day. Command your day. You know, don't let nobody else command it for you. If you get up and somebody tick you off, command that. No, it ain't happening today. As soon as I ain't even got my eye boogers out yet. I ain't even got my eye boogers out yet. What we doing here? Huh? I don't got them out yet. Let's see. We ain't doing that. Okay? We're not doing that. Hey, Rosetta. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. And I'm only encouraging you all in this way because this is where I am with myself. I'm shining. I'm not allowing anybody. It's time to produce and continue to produce. Understanding that you got it. You got it. For real. Hey, Rosetta, how are you? We must remove all the negative, toxic people, rather it's associated, faith, family, friends, etc., from our lives before we can receive our. Absolutely. And that's what he be waiting on. And that's it. Move away from the chaos. Move away from all the negative stuff. The God don't bless no mess. That's one thing we know for sure. He ain't blessing no mess. Lord have mercy the way this dog is snoring, baby. He ain't blessing no mess for sure, for sure. I don't want no parts of it. And the goal is to stay focused forward. There's nothing for me to look back at. For what? What I'm looking back for? A rear view mirror is meant to be in front of you for a reason. Toxic people in your life make you feel like you're dealing with dementia because it leaves you feeling like you have brain fog. That's why you got to get them up out of there. That's why you got to get them up out of there. It begins to rub off on you and you become toxic. Not everybody all just jacked up. That space ain't spacing. So I feel you, sister. So you gotta be bold enough to say, nah, I'm gonna move away from this. This ain't what I'm on. I'm not on that type of time. Time is not How I'm gonna know what tomorrow will bring if stuff ain't going the way it is. What in the world? One second. Let me see. God don't bless no mess, and I'm not dealing with mess. I know that's right, Annette. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that. But it's all about taking ownership. It's all about ownership. Own where you've been. Leave it be. Step into your new. Step into your new. Start now. Start now. of deleting. Don't wait till December 31st. I'm going into the new year with this. No, start now. Now I'm coming up out of this. I'm coming up out of this. I can't fool with this no more. And make sure you don't put it on other people. Own that nobody is making you do anything that you don't want to do. Right? Own that you sat in a space, whoever this is for. Own that you sat in it and you've done this or you've done that or you allowed this. Don't point the finger. Don't blame nobody. Just get up and exit and move around. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna keep y'all long. I have a lot of things to do on this Sunday. So I will not keep y'all long at all. I just want you to, I want to make sure that you get where I'm coming from. And everybody can apply that. Fear is normal, right? Giving in to it is what you fight against. Yes, I said, God, I'm sorry for not listening and showing me what I needed to see. Did you put on some blue blockers so you couldn't see it because you didn't want to? But I'm being so serious. All right, y'all. So I love you guys. Remember that there is a sale on the Bears winner. Today is Sunday. I don't know. I got some afternoon things that I have to do, but I just wanted to encourage you. I want to encourage you all to come out of that space, allow your light to shine, and begin to produce, and don't stop. Stay out of your own way. Listen more. Sometimes failing is learning and moving for falling. Yeah, failing. Sometimes failing is learning. Exactly. So we don't want to call it an L. We want to call it a lesson. But if we don't learn from that and we stay in it, then it wasn't that lesson. It was just, what's wrong? What's going on? What are we doing here? You know what I'm saying, sister? For real, for real. So I encourage you, once you step out with it, you too, Linda, have a great day. I encourage you that once you step out with it, just stay in the mind frame of production. Production doesn't happen without any action. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tiffany, how are you? So I've kept you guys long enough. I have some things to do. Hopefully all of y'all set y'all clocks an hour back because y'all done fell back. Hopefully not back to sleep either, okay? But time has went back. Set your clocks back. Make sure you're following all platforms, all right? Make sure you're following all, because when this launches, it's gonna be a gold mine. This is gold in a bottle. All right, gold in a bottle. So make sure you do that. I love you guys on purpose with so much purpose. Everybody have a great rest of your afternoon. And I might see y'all this evening. I'm not sure if I will or if I won't, but I love y'all. I'm going to go get me some coffee right now, Tiffany. I'm drinking juice. Love you guys. Bye, y'all.